Hello everybody, Gamer Ghost Dad here for a special edition of Crack the Seal, where we open our sealed games and take a look at what's inside, take a look at some of the differences, and really start our digital archaeology efforts. Today I have a special game edition where we're taking a look at Monster Dam Steel Titans 2, because when I was collecting I noticed some very interesting differences in the cases themselves. So the first copy I got was this, and the first thing I noticed for a Xbox One game, there was no header, but it didn't have the normal header that a Xbox One game had. So it had Xbox One on the spine, on the header of its own on the label itself, Xbox One on the footer, Xbox One on the spine, and it looks like it has US and French, which is pretty common for US region games. Actually, the audio looks like it's got a little bit of everything, like it's a worldwide release. I had never seen a game with this type of look and feel. So I looked online and I saw the majority of the Monster Jam Steel Titans 2 cases were like this, where you do have a Xbox header. You do have Xbox One Series X here. When we take off the cover, we'll see what's underneath. You have only Xbox on the spine, and the backs look very similar. The audio and the subtitles look the same. This mentions Xbox One X Enhanced. This is actually released for Xbox One, Xbox Series X. So I really wonder if this was the original release and this was a re-release to catch onto the Series X, or if this is just some weird kind of pirate copy. You can see it's all crooked on the side. The seal of authenticity, when you look up the codes, it actually matches more of an Xbox 360 game, whereas this lines up more when you look up the numbers with an Xbox One game. So yeah, let's crack the seal and see what we got going on. Let's start with the funky release first here. And, after my other Crack the Seal game, I've come along a little further. I should note on both of these, I have a really good seal. The seals, in their appearance, look identical. It doesn't look like it was resealed. So something else interesting, but yeah. So I have a ceramic knife, kind of up my game a little bit here on opening these cases. So I'm going to start with the cover. That'll help with some of the shininess here a little bit. Okay, and let's cut through that seal of authenticity. There we go. And let's take a look at what we got. Okay, here's our game disc. Now note this says Xbox One, Xbox Series X on it. And, our case, when we look at the printed, that looks okay. Typically, I'll see a little marking on the middle of the spine. Just very, very interesting, very different. So let's set this aside for a second here. I have the Xbox logo on the case itself. Now let's open what I think is the legitimate US release. So we'll start with the bottom here, carefully. Oh man, this is always so satisfying, opening these cases. Or there may be some of you gritting your teeth as I ruin the value of these games. But to me, the value is the game themselves and the information I'm finding by looking at everything inside it. So let's crack the seal. Oh yeah, satisfying. Alright, take a look inside. And as I look at the discs themselves look to be absolutely identical. Anything that looks different here, and I'm really not. It looks like to be the same disc, have the same look, same sheen. Xbox around on the side, Xbox One on the top, Xbox One and Series X. The only thing that's different are these colors. And, when I look up, you'll notice the volume number is the same. The EPC is the same. Obviously, the one is larger than the other. It's a full cover. This is where I was talking about. Usually I see the arrows in the middle. I do not see the arrows in the middle. The language is a little bit different on the inside. But you have some things that are very much the same, like the THQ email here. End user agreement link is actually a little different. This one goes to privacy. This goes to EULA. Of the different languages here. So this is interesting here too. They're swapped. So I'm wondering if I just have one of these is really... Now notice they're also both rated for the US ESRB system. So yeah, I'm wondering if I just have some weird region difference on this. If we look at the top corners here, 4K Ultra, 4K Ultra, Xbox One X Enhanced. This talks about Xbox One Enhanced. This does not. The wording is very similar. The support address both goes to the USA address. So yeah, I'm perplexed. This is the first time I've seen something so different on a case. I have seen games re-released for Series X, and they're essentially just a repackaging where you got a new case and the disc. Sometimes the disc will be the same. Sometimes it'll have the new header and be a reprint. But this is something new. So if you have any thoughts, the wrong cover there, why these are different and for what reasons they may be different, I'd love to see them in the comments. You can hit me up on Twitter as well. Let me know what you think. But yeah, just a little mystery I thought I'd share through our Crack the Seal series, and we'll be looking at more games like this. But again, the games look exactly identical, but the covers are just vastly different. You have a full-size Xbox One only cover with an older seal of authenticity, but the game discs are the same. So yeah, drop me a comment if you have any idea about these games. Love to hear what you think about the videos. Please subscribe if you're enjoying this content. It goes a long way in helping us keeping to move forward. And like this video if you enjoyed it. Keep up for more content. We're coming to the end of the month, so we're going to have another big... I always start thinking this is the end of the month, I'm going to have a little slower month. But we're had another big month of pickups where I replace all the copies of games where I only have the disc with actual covers. So lots of great things coming from that. So keep up and thanks for watching and have an awesome day.